Oh my God,
Everyone's dead.
Not expecting that.
Everyone's dead.
Today, we will be reacting to the finale of Samurai Champloo, the final 2 episodes, episodes 25 and 26. It's been a journey.
It has.
Full of ups, full of downs, full of all arounds. So thank you for being here, for clicking on this video, for really just hanging out with us at any point throughout. Even if this is the first video that you've clicked on.
Yes.
And the only one that you've clicked on.
Yes.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
We're going to talk a lot about the series as a whole at the very end. I'm just itching to know how this thing wraps up. So without further ado, let's just get into our first reaction. Our reaction to episode 25.
Evanescent Encounter, Part 2.
I can never pronounce that word. It throws me, it stumps me every time. If you would like to see the full uncut, unedited, uncensored version of this reaction and all of our previous reactions, all you got to do is go to patreon.com/volume1pod. You can even click join somewhere next to the subscribe button on this very video to become a YouTube member. We are episodes ahead for our members, which means that if you're watching this on YouTube, we will already be into Trigun. Our Patreon members will already have access to the next series that we're reacting to, which, like I said, will be Trigun. So consider checking it out for yourself if that seems or sounds like something you would be interested in. And you could even try out our Patreon for free for the first 7 days just to see if you like it. With that out of the way, though, on to our reaction of the finale of Samurai Champloo, the final 2 episodes.
This guy's about to be insane.
Oh, you hit him with a Hinogami Kagura right now.
This'll be fun.
Whoa.
This was crazy.
You utilize erratic movements that prevent anyone from predicting them, but you must learn to make use of your intellect in the martial arts.
Quit talking to me like you're all hot shit!
God damn, this feels fast. He's moving. What? What? He's like an after image.
At least he didn't kill you.
Show him how it's done, Gene.
I would very much like to see your Mujushin Kenjutsu style. Show me the student able to take down Enshiro Maria.
How is it that you know about that?
A lot of people know about that.
You're with the Shogunate.
Oh my God, Fu.
Oh!
Bastard!
Damn.
Your toes!
Mugen, Gene let you fight. He let you fight. Don't take this away from him.
Oh my God, his glasses, his fake glasses.
This was
like an airbender.
This was the Avatar. He's water bending, earth bending, air bending.
Oh God, that fucking freak.
Now! We got the girl. Come to the church, the one on the island. What? Can't you see we're kind of busy here? I can't promise that he's not carving her into little pieces right now! Don't piss me off!
Go.
Huh?
Go on.
Well, just don't let him kill you. You and me got unfinished business.
Gene's dead.
Yeah, he's fucked.
Like he's fucked.
He's fucked. And that makes me
Sad.
so upset. Gene has been the best character of this whole show. Well, like of the main cast.
And this guy.
Something's up with him. Like he's got a secret power.
I hope we can finally fight without any distractions now.
How do you know the Muju style?
Fate is a fascinating thing. If you hadn't killed Maria, the Muju style would be something that I alone am the master of.
So then, you're Kagetoki Kariya. You want to turn Mujushin Kenjutsu into a band of assassins? You're asking me to walk a path of darkness.
No, I am not, but this is the only choice I have. There's no dishonor in serving Master Kariya.
If you do this, it'll no longer be a martial art.
The period of the warring states is over. This country is at peace now. There is no need for our style of martial arts, one that teaches how to kill. Martial arts schools are in decline. We must accept that. Please, Gene, endure this.
Okay,
I called this shit a long time ago.
You were the...
Indeed I was.
Ordering me to kill my own pupil? But he's the one I am planning to pass my dojo on to. You cannot ask me to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Didn't even see who it was.
Wow. So he was on some Kylo Ren shit. That's crazy. Ah.
Bro, didn't even see who it was and killed him like immediately.
Oh, yeah, because they were trying to take him out.
There's no escaping that it's your destiny to die by my hand.
I'd like to see what the hand of God is all about.
Gene, please, please, I swear to God, please.
I really shouldn't.
What's this? You again?
I want to kill him so bad, and there he is right there under my nose, and it's driving me crazy! I can't. I just can't wait! Ah!
For what purpose would a man like you stoop to becoming the shogunate's dog?
You really think that a man can live by his sword skills alone in this day and age?
You know as well as I that the only thing any lord values is self-preservation. There are no lords out there worth laying down one's life.
You are right. However, I am far from being any man's puppet. They think they have used me, but it is I who have used them. The age of the samurai will most likely be coming to an end soon.
I don't know. This guy seems chaotic, so Mugen's like, how do I deal with this fool?
Yeah, because
Oh.
Mugen's chaotic too.
That Ryukyu style of yours not working?
Wow.
This guy's fucking nasty.
Whoa. Whoa.
God
Whoa.
damn. Oh.
You're an excellent swordsman. It's been quite some time since I've enjoyed myself this much. Your skills are almost on par with my own. It will
Almost.
be by a razor-thin margin, but you will lose.
Oh my God.
Dude, this guy's insane. Ah! Oh!
That was harder than it should have been.
His speed is amazing, and I can't find a single opening in his defense. There's just one move that will end this.
Like chess.
Oh, fuck, man, please. Not both of them. It's gonna be both of them.
Oh my God.
A samurai who smells of sunflowers? Sunflowers don't have a scent. So wouldn't that mean that this samurai you're searching for doesn't even exist?
Whoa.
I know you're wrong.
Oh
Yes!
my God.
Yes! Yes!
Just hang in there.
Congratulations.
Longer.
Congratulations.
Out of your misery soon enough.
Congrats. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you.
Against the worst. The last thing he'd care about is saving a hostage.
Well, if that's true, then I may
But
as
he's
well
coming.
kill the hostage right now.
Oh, that was a blade.
Stop.
Gene is the one I'm really worried about.
I think they killed themselves. I think they both killed each other.
Oh, fuck.
I guess I don't have to kill you. There's always the option of leaving you only half dead. Just so long as you're still a little bit alive.
Okay.
Damn.
Sorry, buddy. Time to give her back now.
Oh, I'm so happy now. We finally meet at last.
Who the hell are you people?
Because it's about
Play dumb.
the story that he told at the campfire about the old
You
man.
have forgotten us, fine. Allow me to help. Before we met, my brothers and I were well known around the Satsuma area. But that all changed. We happened to be in charge of a raw sugar ship.
Oh, oh.
Maybe you remember that night.
Bringing it all together.
Their past coming to haunt them.
My oldest brother ended up like this thanks to you. When we returned to Satsuma, they blamed us for the raid and drove us out of town.
You know, about that ugly brother of yours.
Huh?
I just sent his ass to the bottom of the ocean.
What did you think?
Bastard! You don't get it, do you? Whether this little girl lives or dies doesn't mean a damn thing to either one of us.
Look, I'll put down my sword. But in return, you gotta let go of the girl.
Oh, that was too
That was
close.
a little too close for comfort. Mugen.
Why would you do that?
Get out of here. You gotta go meet your sunflower dude.
I can't leave you.
Don't give me that crap. Listen to me. I'm gonna be pissed off if we came all this way for nothing. Get lost.
I can't. What if they...
I ain't gonna die. Have some faith in me, will you?
Logan.
Beat it. I said go!
Whoa.
He's dead too.
You almost made me cry. Are you really gonna throw your life away for some girl? Oopsie! Did I cut a little too deeply that time?
Oh, what the hell? Oh, what the hell?
Oh.
They both survived and they better both... No! He's alive. He's alive. He's alive. He's alive.
No.
He's alive.
No, he's not. Mugen's not gonna live either.
They wouldn't just cut away to that for being in the water. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's the shack. Now this is how you fucking do it right here. You son of a bitch.
I'm very happy for you.
Wow.
I'm very happy. Well, it's still up to interpretation because she doesn't know. It is because she doesn't even know who her dad looks like. Because she didn't know what he looked like. She doesn't know what he looks like. And that flashback, don't know why she saw him. It did imply heavily that it was her dad.
It is.
But why would he... Like, he just changed his, I guess, his name.
Yeah. So they can't find his family. Because they would have killed them. They would have come after them. He has
And that's
so many
why
enemies.
you said literally everything you said. He joined the government and all that stuff because of that.
I was like, bro, that would be so much better.
But we still don't know.
We still don't know. But like, come on. Like, we kind of do know. I'm over the moon. I think we got, like, oh my God. This is all I've wanted from this show the whole time. And again, we know that this show is capable of doing it. It's done it before. It's had some really powerful episodes.
Yeah. It's
what they were tapping into here with the characters.
And what, like, it was just taking itself seriously, which I think that, like, a lot of the episodes maybe speaking for myself, like, I didn't really feel that in a lot of them. Like, even some of the emotional moments, like, I just wish the whole episode was like that instead of just one moment, like, because this episode pretty much was just straight serious.
Straight serious and, like, paying things off. We finally got to go back, and we were both convinced and making peace already with the fact that we wouldn't get any more Mugen backstory, any more Jean backstory, any more anything. But we got all of it.
That was just things we already knew. We already knew he killed his master. We didn't know that he was dirty and becoming
exactly.
Or that the assassins, he didn't have a choice. And also Mugen, we already saw that raid.
Exactly. But how it ties these villains in and even makes them more interesting,
right?
And adds more
Vendettas.
depth to who they, because I was so upset in the last episode because I was like, okay, cookie cutter evil fucking oh God, I'm flipping things over. Cookie cutter evil trio of crazy wacky brothers.
No, they were looking for Mugen specifically.
I understand. But I'm just saying the fact that the way that it was tied into something that we were already shown. I mean, it really brought it all together in a really cool way.
I liked how it was brought together by, like I said in the previous episode, like how Jean even said how he was, how his whole life, and even Mugen was like, I've just been running from something, like running away from something. And in these moments, they finally confronted their past and their wrongdoings for the greater good.
Mm-hmm. I think that's super important. Absolutely.
And the greater good being Fu and like the potential for her future and like being reunited with someone that she's wanted to be reunited with because they don't have those people in their lives at all, or if ever.
Well, because of it, they're all either running from their pasts. Their pasts are coming back to haunt them, or and it might be different for all three of them. Like, it might be a representation of the past coming back or holding you back. And it might be represented differently in all three of them.
Well, exactly. And I think that, like, Jean, I mean, who knows? I don't think that he really knew why his master did what he did. He knew that he was going to start riding dirty, unfortunately, because his hands were tied. But he didn't, I think, expect him to kill him for it. And I think Gene was blindsided from that, and he finally got that closure. And like, oh, I didn't just like kill my, like he was trying, like it was, it's not my fault. Like he actively tried to kill me. So, and everyone's telling him like, how could you do this? How could you do this? He couldn't tell them, like we predicted so further on, like back, like he had to,
of course,
and he can't tell them why, because it's going to ruin his like legacy,
their image of him,
and like his, how he's seen. And I thought that was crazy. And like the whole fate thing of how he ordered the kill and it didn't happen. So now it's his turn, or his, the fates have drawn them together again because it was by his hand that was going to happen to him.
But that's what I mean. Like Gene is almost like running from his past. Mugen is being confronted by his past, and Fu is putting her life on hold because she's chasing her past. If that makes sense. So it's like, and they all have to resolve these things to live, which brings the journey, which is what you were talking about in the last video, like part of it back to the forefront, like to be able to like deal with the past so that you can really focus on the journey. And that's why I think this episode is so good, because it's bringing all of it together in such a beautiful way. I was really worried.
It's so funny because this show, like how the journey that we've gone through with this show, like I'm not gonna just like completely mind wipe myself and like tell myself like, oh my god, like it was amazing. But I will say this 3 parts like have been amazing. Like these 3 episodes have been really good, and the payoff is really good. We were told that by other people, like the payoff like at the end is so good. I just think the show is at its best when it takes itself seriously, and not like when it's like comedy driven. It's funny. Some episodes are funnier than others. Some gags are funnier than others. But like seeing the character work is what me and you both like in shows. And maybe that's why we're not giving it enough credit, because it does other things, like I said previously, like it's just not what we gravitate towards in a show.
I feel
because
like,
these 2 episodes are amazing.
Yeah, I feel like in those more comedic episodes, which I really do like, the main cast end up feeling a little hollow or like archetypes, because
we don't really know them.
The forefront of the episode is the joke, the gag, the crazy characters, the wacky situation, which I do like. There are a lot of those episodes that I do like, but it's really the depth, or letting like who their characters are, who they are, like really make certain moments funnier.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Right.
Like, it's not just about putting anybody in this situation and it being funny, but like putting them in that situation and being funny. And so sometimes I felt like the more comedic episodes were kind of missing that. It didn't really feel like, again, like we knew them super well outside of like the archetype that we were like shown, but also they didn't know each other well.
Yeah. And I think that we didn't necessarily know a lot about them, but we knew their story. And we're seeing that again here. Like their stories, their individual journeys, like we understood as to like why they were doing the things that they were doing, or like how they got to this point. So I think that it getting resolved is what is feeling like, oh yeah, like now it's complete. Like now I get it.
No, yeah.
And like, it being resolved really helps. Like it being confronted finally really settles like the characters.
Yeah, like now we really understand and know who they are. And like I said, I've liked comedic episodes. I've liked the more serious episodes, but I'm gonna agree with you, and I'm not gonna say that just because this was, in my opinion, like a really great part 2, that it erases, or I have completely forgotten about some of the episodes that didn't really hit or weren't,
right,
at least in my opinion, weren't like super weren't executed super well.
Right.
But I'm very excited to get into the 3rd part now. Like that really, like I am kind of blown away, because
that episode was amazing.
Only because me and you were both like, I think preparing ourselves and setting our expectations.
Well, don't set them. Just wait.
I know.
Just wait. It was a great episode. We're gonna continue.
All right. You're right. Without further ado, let's just jump into our next reaction, which is the final reaction of Samurai Champloo, episode 26.
Evanescent Encounter Part 3.
I think it's about time you learned how we felt when we were forced to live in disgrace.
Jesus.
Who's there?
I'm looking for Seizo Kasumi.
This is no place for a young lady like you to be wandering around by herself.
Please, sir. I came here to see someone. I've traveled a long way, and I've gone through so much to find him.
I wouldn't have believed it. Could it be? Wait here a moment.
Oh my God, he's getting dragged around.
Careful now. I'd never forgive myself if I allowed you to die so easily. Because there's a lesson that I want you to learn. I feel I have a responsibility to teach you how it feels to be disgraced and then to have to go on living.
What a load of crap.
Huh?
When it comes to living with disgrace, I wrote the book. There ain't a damn thing a loser like you could ever teach me.
You want me to have a taste of how you feel?
Quit talking like a pussy. Now I'm tired of all your pissing and moaning, so why don't you shut up and get over it?
Damn.
Fuck.
Oh, now that was dirty. Keeping that little dagger hidden away like that wasn't fair, was it?
See, I've always thought of it as my ace in the hole.
Is there someone here? Yes,
See?
it is I. There is a young girl.
I'm pissed all over again. I'm just kidding.
She has traveled a great distance to see you.
I hope she still punches him.
I'm gonna punch him in the face. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. I mean, she'd be,
For not standing to greet.
you know, a person of her word.
I'm afraid my eyes can't see very much these days.
Ever since I was a very young girl, my mother and I lived by ourselves. As long as I can remember, I've been told that my father had died a long time ago. But now I know that wasn't true. He was alive the whole time, and he had abandoned Mother and me. My mother finally told me the truth as she lay dying. Even now, when people ask me about my father, I say I don't have one. I tell them I don't even consider myself his daughter. If I met him now, I wouldn't accept any excuses. I won't forgive him as long as I live. And why should I? He knows nothing of what my mother and I went through, how we both suffered while Mother was sick, or the way she died. That's why I swore when I met him I would make sure he understood. I swore I'd finally belt him one no matter what. I had it all planned, but this isn't fair. I can't do anything to you now, not if you're like this.
I mean, you can, Fu.
Just a little one.
You really want to.
I don't think we'll see each other again.
Damn.
Goodbye. Dear God, please hear my prayer. Once is all I ask. When I grow up, please let me meet my father someday.
Yikes. Are you gonna tell her or me?
Bro, how talented is this guy? Like, you need to get, like, some fucking... It's that damn sword.
It's the weapon, probably.
Scythe.
The moment I saw you, I said to myself, this is Seizo's daughter. You should know that he's thought about you and your mother a great deal. As long as I've known him, he has always been...
See?
He's gonna kill him. No.
Who are you?
He's there to kill his ass.
That's Seizo's brother. Just kidding. I thought there was maybe one more twist.
Wait!
Don't!
How is that thing so fucking sharp?
I know. This guy is superhuman. This fight is crazy, though.
Seizo Kasumi, I presume. I am Guard Captain Kagetogi Karia. I have come here under order of the Shogun to take your life.
Well then, do what you have to. I'm as good as dead already.
Do you have any last words before you die?
Fu, I have no right to ask forgiveness. I don't deserve it, but you should know not a single day has passed when I have not thought of you and your mother. Please forgive me.
Damn it! Come out and fight!
That's easy to say. I thought about you every day. You know, it's hard to show up.
No, I mean, that's pretty easy, too.
Not according to some people, I guess.
I have fulfilled my first order. I must now eliminate Kasumi's family members.
Oh, fuck.
Damn, she left him there.
Found ya!
Bastard! This is where you die!
Whoa! Whoa!
That's crazy.
You're pissing me off!
Oh, damn. Damn. Okay, that was cool. That was cool. Move in. Gene's gonna show up, save the day.
Selected this location. If you are truly the daughter of a samurai, you may choose to take your own life.
Oh my god, he has a gun in his wheelchair.
Fuck.
Oh my god, I
Everyone's
was
dead.
not expecting that.
Everyone's dead.
I knew he had something up his sleeve.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
There he is. His final form. He's ready.
Whoa.
Fuck yeah, dude. Death looks good on you.
You have my compliments. In your current condition, however, you can't possibly defeat me. Are you trying to throw away the life you so narrowly managed to keep?
For my entire life, I've chosen to fight for no one but myself until now.
This is the last lesson I have to teach you. It is the only means in which to kill your opponent. When you have no hope of victory, you leave an opening in your defense, which allows him to strike. When that happens, it creates a brief opening for you to deliver your blow. Your chances of surviving the encounter are virtually zero. If at all possible, do not ever use this technique.
I swear, I always get stuck with it.
Damn, dude.
He's gonna shoot you again.
Bastard.
Oh my god, he's gonna take them both out. Oh my god.
That's gonna blow up the whole side of the mountain right now.
Oh, but please tell me you got him too. Yes! Let's go.
I can't believe you opened yourself up for my attack.
Fuck, dude. There's no surviving that.
No, they're both dead.
What? You guys again.
Oh shit, they're back.
Oh, he saw them in the forest, huh?
Mm-hmm. When he was near death again.
Body. Looks like I finally bought it.
Whoa.
That's cool. Bro, he would be fucking, his body parts would be everywhere like them damn crows.
Yeah, I know.
Scattered all around.
I know. How is he alive?
You're alive?
How?
It's only you.
And here I was trying to make it on my own.
Dumb broad. What about the Sunflower Samurai? Did you finally meet him? You did, huh?
How?
Okay, all right.
Y'all.
A promise is a promise.
And they're gonna have their
I have
fucking
some unfinished
duel,
business to take care of.
Because they know they're gonna die.
I guess.
For once.
Oh, they broke their swords.
Damn.
Poor Fu.
Yeah, I
She
know,
just
I
watched
guess
everyone fucking die in
everyone.
front of her.
Her dad, her two best friends, everyone.
It's important that you know the truth. Caesar wanted to bring you and your mother with him.
He survived too?
Ow!
He needed to separate himself to keep the show
Samurai!
from coming after you as well.
Oh, brother.
In my memories, I can picture my father. He was such a big man and incredibly strong. Then when I met him,
He was
he wasn't
sick.
anything like that.
He was on his fucking
He was so
deathbed.
small and frail lying there.
Oh,
Okay,
yay.
okay.
I guess whenever I met somebody who was tougher than me, I couldn't rest until I killed the guy. For some reason, I don't know. I just don't feel like killing you at all.
I too feel as if I finally found what I've been searching for.
See?
all this time.
Mm-hmm.
I have been alone my entire life.
He's like, I love Fu. He's like, me too.
My first friends.
Now we have to fight.
So this is a story about,
You guys are
it really is about the friends you made along the way.
Certainly got enough sleep.
Can you get us some food?
everybody, that old man fucking survived too. You're telling me that that master samurai, that master assassin from the shogunate, who had an unarmed, straight-on attack.
But why would he need to survive, though? You know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're telling me he wouldn't have fucking killed this old man? Give me a break. Like, Mugen and Jean, I'll suspend my disbelief.
Imagine they're actually dead, all of them. Just kidding.
You wanna...
That's their graves right there.
Such as?
You remember back when we started this trip?
That's crazy.
We made a little bet. We'll decide this by tossing this coin. If it's heads, you fight each other. But if it comes up tails, you forget about the fight and you both come with me. Tails! The thing is, it actually came up heads.
Say what?
You're kidding.
You're kidding.
The thing was a trick.
Why did we plan this trip? You remember?
Later, guys. See you around.
Oh, that's funny. The fucking guitar.
They leave?
They went their separate ways. Fuck it. Fuck everything. They went their separate ways. They said, this has been real.
No, they're going to come together again. Watch.
Nope.
No.
Unless they meet up at the end and they're all fucking old and shit. Sometimes people come into your life and then they go on their own path. Later.
Later, guys. See you later. Please don't end without them being together. Please.
The end.
To be continued? Question mark?
No
Wow.
mas. Well, that's it.
That's it.
How are you feeling, Megan?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I don't really know how to feel.
I kind of did expect them to stay together, but
yeah, I really expected that. That was the one thing I would have put all my money on if I was a betting man.
But I think that they found what they needed to look for. And I think that now they can live their lives like we talked about in the previous episode.
Yeah, they can live their lives
without their past holding them back.
They can still be friends without, being together all the time, going on the same journey. Going their own separate ways doesn't not make them friends.
Yeah, they don't have to, because what they were doing before was just to a destination. They're not going to just idly go from town to town again. They're going to find a place to hunker down.
I want to be very clear. I was thinking about it a little bit during the episode too. Like I'm not upset that the assassin ended up not being her father. It did seem like, and Megan, again, you called it. You stay winning, and I stay taking fat L's. But I really did think from that flashback or from that moment or whatever that the guy that was the assassin was her dad. I was convinced. I was like, that's what that means, and I liked it. And I'm not mad that that didn't end up being true, but I guess I don't know. I like the sunflower comparison because she was chasing after a sunflower samurai, a sunflower has no scent, so she's kind of chasing after nothing because she never even knew this person in the first place. So what does it really matter? You're not really chasing after anything.
But what does it even matter that you hit him? At the end of the day, what does it matter that you confront him at this point? The damage is already done.
Yeah. I guess, I don't know. I thought it would be an interesting twist because you had said, I think it was in the last video that we did, you had said it probably will end up being this way because that's typically how it goes. And I'm not saying that there aren't cases where the parent doesn't end up being evil, because it has happened.
Yes.
But I guess why I wanted it to be true was because she had such a hard time dealing with the absence of her father, and it ended up being oh yeah, well, he was actually really cool, and he was actually doing it for your safety. He talked about you every day, and he loved you so much, and it's really though?
He did, because he lost something too when he decided to leave them. He wasn't just happy all the time, oh, I don't have a wife and child. No, he lost something just as much as they lost something.
But what did he do? He started a rebellion.
He was a rebellion, and like what happened? There's an order to the killings. Mm-hmm. So once the person who did the crime dies, then they go after all of their kin.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So that's why he had to, keep his location secret so that he would survive. And then even if he died of natural causes, they wouldn't go after the kid and the daughter. I mean the kid and the wife. But that's why. And he lost something that day too. He had to stay away. It's not like he chose oh yeah, it's not like he was living a whole life and he had kids. And no, he literally, like, that's what's so fucking crazy, that all that time, like, they didn't show him with another wife. They didn't show him another kid. Like, he was with this old man in a shack living his worst life.
Mm-hmm. And
I liked that twist to, like, you know, the revenge plot and socking him in the face to what he did to his mom and her mom and to her, and she couldn't even do that. That's, like, again, another lesson that, like, revenge isn't everything. Like, you're not gonna feel satisfied even if you do it or not. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, her going through this journey was just to face this man who she already made up her mind being, but it just wasn't the case at all. And I liked how that, like, I did not expect the other, like, assassin guy to come in and actually kill him. Like, that was fucking crazy. I thought she was just gonna leave and it'd be that. But, like, seeing him die in front of her eyes, now she has no one, absolutely no one. And
she didn't even have anyone to begin with. Like, she never.
Yeah, but she still saw him in physical, like, you know, and she, like, literally said goodbye. And I think that in that moment she was, like, regretting, like, not meeting him how she wanted to meet him. Like, she said 2 words. She said her monologue and then left. And then he came in immediately and killed him. Like, she didn't have a say in it. She get a word in.
Yeah,
But then she realized, like, why would she care then? Like, why would she care when she was like, no, stop, don't kill him? Like, why would she give a fuck? Like,
because you don't want to see someone die. You don't want someone to get killed in front of you.
Yeah,
like,
but there was a reason why.
There was a reason why for being absent in your life, but you can still not want him to be fucking killed in front of your eyes.
But there, you know, he lost something just as much as she did. That's.
And you're right, Megan. You're right. Like, that is what we were, you know, shown.
And that takes strength. Because, you know, a person would be, he didn't want that life for them either. So if he took them with him, like, they would be at risk.
I know, I know.
In bottom line.
Yeah.
But also they'd be living in a shack.
Which that's what also we said the whole time. What we've been saying the whole time. It's like, he did it for their safety, blah, 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 blah. And I do think that you're absolutely right. There's some significance to, like, revenge not being something that you should be fueled by or motivated by or, like, live your life by, because you have these, like, ideas and fantasy of like what this person is, like, doing and how they're living, and you don't know the reality, the truth, whatever. But, like, I don't know.
I just wanted to be the assassin.
No, I that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't want that. I'm not mad that it's not that.
I think the twist was him being sickly. I think the twist was him not being, like, you know, maybe she had an idea that, like, oh, he abandoned them. You know, she found out why, but he abandoned us just because he didn't want us. Just because he didn't want to be with my mom and me. Like, that's why he did it. But it was revealed that, like, he did it because of everything that happened. But also, like, he's on his deathbed. Like, he's sickly. Just like her mom. Like, and how vulnerable, I guess, like, he is now. Like, again, like she said, he looked so small. Like, he was so big. Like, she built up this image of him in her mind.
Yeah. No,
when she saw the reality, it was like, oh, like, what? I'm left empty, and you were going to be left empty regardless.
I understand all of that.
But you're not satisfied. You just don't like it. That's fine.
I feel like something's wrong with me. I feel like I'm just like, I'm not satisfied is a good way to say it. Like, I'm not, like, I don't love it. It's not my story. I understand it. I don't hate it. But it's just like, I don't know. It's not really, I don't know. It's just not really, like, landing for me. So again, and I'm sorry.
No, it's, like, fine.
No, I'm not sorry about that. I'm sorry about, like, if I'm misunderstanding, like.
No, I'm just
not that. If I'm sorry if I'm misunderstanding the events that, like, led to her father's isolation. So, like, they lived in this town, and the shogunate were, like, probably maybe corrupt or, like, forcing their religion or their, like, ideals onto people. And her dad started a rebellion in the name of, like, Christianity, right? Like, he
and then they burned down that whole village.
And they burned down the whole village.
The whole village, which sent her mom and her away.
Yes. And so he said, okay, they thought, like, maybe the mom also thought he died. Or no. That's
no, she kept it a secret.
She kept it a secret. That's right. So he was like, okay, well, you guys got to go, and I'm going to go
do my own thing.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah.
And to never see them again, like, ever.
And so, yeah, he lost something too. I get that.
And I would say he lost everything. I mean, he didn't even get to, like, you know, at least her mom had her. Like, he lost everything.
Not that everything needs to be for something, but like, what was it all for? Like, it was like, I don't
for your beliefs and the free will to choose whether or not.
Like, it was the right thing to do to stand up for like your beliefs and to stand up for like the beliefs of.
It's just about free will.
For sure.
It's about free will and like freedom to choose.
I mean, again, I really do understand all this stuff, and I'm not trying to be any kind of way. I'm talking about it. I'm saying it out loud.
It's just not hitting you
because it's not.
But it's okay.
And I keep thinking if I go through everything and I like really make sure I'm understanding everything, that I'll be like, oh, okay.
No, you understand it. It's just not hitting, and that's fine. You can understand something and it just not have the same impact. Like, I understand it too. Like, I'm not like, oh my, like I understand the ending.
Yeah.
Understand what it was all for.
Yeah.
But again, it's about the journey, not the destination.
It is. No, it is.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it absolutely is. And
those last 3 episodes, I said 4 episodes. I liked all of those episodes. I don't know if you could tell already. We just binged all of it in a row since we're in the same clothing. And I thought it was great. I thought it was like pretty good way to end the story. The episodes were fire. The animation was fire. The music. And it just wrapped everything up. Again, they went their separate ways, but again, they're going on their own journeys now. They had to go on their journey together to find out things they didn't know about themselves. And now they're ready to live their lives. And I think that's what it's all about. And it's just how it goes. Oh my god, my stomach's growling like freaking them.
Like food. No, I mean, I think that for the most part, I really did enjoy the final 3 episodes. Even the baseball episode was fun.
Yeah, I saw the last 4. I was like, okay.
The last one, I mean, you know, there are just things about it that I don't think hit me the way that they were supposed to hit me. But, you know, I get it. I do acknowledge that the animation was fucking on point and absolutely insane. The choreography and the fight scenes were so cool. The guy with the weapon and that whole like Mugen, Mugen fight was crazy. Even the Gene moment and his fight was crazy.
But then it's like you sacrifice like him like saying like the chances of you surviving are like close to like near like lower than 0, and then he survives. Like, and then it made the sacrifice kind of feel like, okay, it wasn't. Anyway, and again, he's a skilled assassin. Like, how did he let that old man survive? How did he let Gene survive from that? Like, he killed him twice.
Like, the fucking dynamite fell out of the bottom of this man's fucking wheelchair. Like, piles of dynamite fell out of it.
But it's about fate. Survived. It's about, like, they tie it into fate, too. Like, everyone's fate is intertwined. Like, those entities, like, kept trying to take him, but it just wasn't his time yet. Same thing with Gene. Like, he was destined to beat this guy. And Fu, like, finding out, you know, having that closure and going through this journey because everyone was fated to meet and everyone was fated to do all of these things. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. It was
gonna be good.
It was a point. Fuck, what was it?
Fate, death.
No, it was before. I was gonna. Damn it. What were you saying before? What were you talking about before?
I mean, I was just talking about the animation and the choreography and the music and all of it. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna shift into like my closing thoughts about, maybe it'll trigger something. But my final thoughts on just like the entire series as a whole, and even like its conclusion. I really just I don't know. Did you remember?
I remember, yes. Okay. I think the issue for me, and I usually try to avoid this when it comes to shows, because it can definitely put a sour taste in your mouth. But it was just, personally, this is like my closing thoughts too, like expectation. Like the expectations and the back and forth with this show had me really torn. Because one episode again will be really good. Yep, next episode not really. 2 in a row, great. The next episode not really. Like it was a bunch, and I had my expectations kept going up and then putting down, and then going up and then putting down, and then the last 3 were like going up, and the expectation of like maybe there is a twist, maybe there, the father has, maybe there's something else in it, maybe he's a samurai. Like the expectations of us trying to like force our own this would be cool moment into this story, I think sour the taste for me in a lot of moments, because it was just my expectation that I had put on the show in the very beginning based off of people even before we started this channel, like were telling me to watch it. Like I just think I built it up so big in my head that when it finally came to watch it, like it just wasn't hitting as much as I expected it to hit, because it's just not the show that I thought it was going to be. It doesn't do the things that I thought it was going to do. That's not to say that other people's enjoyment is not correct, because like there were moments and episodes that I did really enjoy, and the end half was really, really good. But I just think expectations, like that's with anything though. I mean, someone can go into BWOM and say, oh, I didn't really like it, and that's your opinion. That is how you feel about the show. I just think I was expecting more when it was just doing like the not bare minimum, but it was like, okay, this is her father. Like there were reveals, but once I just was like, you know what, I'm just gonna like let the show be the show. I'm not gonna imprint what I wish would happen or what I think would be good storytelling in this moment. Like, no, they're telling a story the way they want to. I'm just gonna enjoy it for what it is. And those last couple episodes, like I finally understood, like, and going through all of it, like it does. It really does. It really did help with how I'm going to view my enjoyment of the whole series. These last couple episodes, it's not going to like completely erasure it, but it's going to help it.
But
I think.
Is it? And this is something we were talking about before too. And this is our own personal opinion. Is it worth that entire journey? Because if it is about the journey and not the destination, is the journey worth it? Like I don't know. Like I don't think I would go up to someone and tell them that they have to watch Samurai Champloo. I don't think. Now, if somebody said like, oh, I watched this, is it, and they didn't mention Samurai Champloo, I'd be like, oh, maybe you should watch Samurai Champloo. But
I think you should. Again, we have never watched it. I think if you've never watched it, it depends. It's again, everyone's preference.
But I'm saying, would Josh recommend this?
Right.
I probably would. I mean, and because to me there are so many other shows that I just am more excited about and more passionate about recommending people. But yeah, I mean, I like the idea that their pasts have all come back. They're all avoiding them, or their life is on pause because of it in different ways, and they're all in the finale like forced to face their pasts to move forward, and they needed to all do it together because they needed to have the relationships that they formed with each other to also like heal and to become like the best versions of themselves.
But again, the expectations, I wish a headcanon, or like I wish we just saw more of that. Like I would, like that's what it's like. Oh, I wish it was this, I wish it was that. It's not, and you're not gonna get it. Like I'm not saying that to you, but like to me, like speaking in my mind, like you're just not, that's just not how the show is. That's just not how it is. That's why I appreciated the last 4 episodes or 3 episodes, because they did show that like pretty clearly.
Yeah.
But again,
I think that I pretty much agree with everything you said and your final thoughts. I don't want anybody to think that I didn't enjoy the show. It just was a very middle of the road show with some peaks and valleys, some highs and lows. The finale, I feel like I get it. But it just emotionally it doesn't move me. It didn't like get any like a strong reaction out of me. Even when other movies or shows or stories or whatever have like I've had similar feelings about. Like after thinking about it, I've been able to come around and appreciate it more, and that might happen here. I mean, this is like immediate. I do love doing these like immediate conversations because everything is so fresh. But sometimes hindsight and time really does help to like better understand, if not like the series itself, but like your feelings about the series.
Right.
So I don't know if that's going to be the case here. I don't, I'm glad we went through it. I'm glad I can check that off my list as a classic that I have now seen. But yeah, I think it's a very middle of the road show with high highs and low lows. I agree. That's what it is for me. But and then I agree with everything else you were saying, Megan. It's tough. It's tough to feel like you aren't.
Expectations.
I know. It's definitely expectations. 100%. I've had a problem with expectations before. It's just tough when you know that there are people who are in this community that you appreciate, that are recommending it, and you want to be able to like be excited about it with them.
Yeah, you just don't feel the same way.
This series just it wasn't it for me.
Comment below what your reactions were to the last 3 episodes when you watch them, how you feel. Again, these are our first reactions to this series, the ending of it. For those who've had years to sit on the ending, like let us know your thoughts, let us know what you think, because time definitely like allows you the time to see things differently or to view the series differently. So let us know. But I think that's all my thoughts. I think
that's all my thoughts. Just all perspective, opinion. I'm not trying to shit on anybody or tell anybody that they're wrong. And I hope no one tries to shit on our opinion or tell us that we're wrong. But I do care. We do care and do want to hear your thoughts. Thank you for being on this journey. Thank you for giving us a place where we feel like we can be honest.
I know. We really did it. We really went through all of it.
A place where we can express these things and we don't have to sugarcoat it. We can be real and we can have a conversation. That's what the internet should be about, having conversations. I don't want to attack anybody and I don't want anybody to attack us. I want to just talk about things that we love. And even if we feel differently about them. You guys are the fucking best. You guys are fucking amazing. No matter when you came on this journey, we appreciate you.
We love you guys. Thank you so much.
We love you so much. We're getting into Trigun next. I'm very excited about that. I think we're both very excited about that. That's a classic. That even predates
Trigun.
Samurai Champloo. So we're going back. I cannot wait.
Gonna meet Vashi. There's a guy with a cross. I don't know what that's about. I've only seen cosplays, so I'm ready to get into it.
I'm so hyped. I'm so lit. I can't wait. Please, again, subscribe if you're not subscribed so you can be notified and be a part of that journey with us. And again, I just want to say thank you to everybody.
Thank you. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you guys liked going through it with us. Hopefully, we provided something.
Hopefully we provided something.
Yeah, but we love you guys. Thank you. Yeah. And we'd be remiss if we didn't shout out some very important people, very important members of this community. RV1P.
Let's go.
Let's shout them out. We love you.
Yeah, thank you to everybody. No matter how you've shown your support, but a very special thank you to
Jonathan R. Quattro,
Wombo, and David Ramirez. Thank you guys from the bottom of both of our hearts. You guys are the absolute best. And again, thank you to everyone. Stay tuned for Trigun.
We love you guys so much.
Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below.
Love you.
Love you. Love you. The only thing left to do now is to get out of here on our outro that's always the same and never changes, which today, Megan, is
see you later, Samurai.
You've been holding on to that.
No, I haven't, but I'm just good at them.
I mean, you are. Thank you for watching, for clicking on this video, for hanging out with us. And until next time, see you later, Samurai. Man. The music is great. The soundtrack, I'll give you guys that. And the vibe, I'll give you guys that.
Fucking crazy.
I'll give you guys that. The vibe and the music is on point. Love it.